Welcome to the Verifone Training Academy. This short video will provide you with an overview on the VX520 payment processing application. The VX520 comes preloaded with an operating system much like your PC or Mac does, which allows for multiple applications to be loaded to process different transaction types on one easy-to-use device. And each terminal comes preloaded with built-in added security. In this overview, we're going to cover initializing the terminal, processing a transaction, and pulling a report. To learn more about the terminal functionality, please view our VX520 hardware overview, also part of this training series. Now let's get started. When you first start up the device, it will automatically pull the latest information from the Verifone system. Once the terminal is initialized, it will automatically start up the SoftPay application, which is the credit and debit processing application for the VX520. Now, it's always recommended to process a live transaction to test your communications, merchant account, and system configuration, which we'll go over next. The quickest way to process a sale is to swipe the card directly from the transaction menu. Just swipe the card, enter the dollar amount, and select Enter to authorize the transaction. The receipt will print automatically, and the terminal will then prompt you to print the customer copy. Here's a helpful hint for you. All debit transactions should be swiped. Now, if an external PIN pad was not included with your package, you may be set up to use the internal keypad located directly on your VX520 terminal. You may want to contact your hardware provider for further details. Sometimes you may be required to take an order over the phone, or the credit card failed to swipe. In this case, you'll need to know how to manually enter a credit card sale. Select Sale and enter the full credit card number. You'll then be prompted to enter the expiration date. Select Enter to continue. The terminal will then prompt you to verify if the card is present. Enter the dollar amount. Select Enter. The terminal will then prompt you to enter the V code. This is otherwise known as the CVV or card verification code. Now, this code is typically found on the back of the card. The only exception is for American Express cards. American Express cards have this number found on the top right corner on the front of the card. You'll then be prompted to enter the customer's billing zip code. Select Enter. The transaction will then authorize, the receipt will automatically print, and the terminal will prompt you to print the customer copy. Sometimes you'll be required to offer a refund or credit back to the customer. Here's a helpful hint for you. If you process the transaction on the same day, you're going to process a void. But if it was processed on a previous day, then you're going to be processing a refund. And here's how. From the transaction menu, select the first purple key. Then select Refund. The terminal will then prompt you for a password. You want to enter in 1-alpha-alpha-66831. Now, be advised that the password may be dependent on the terminal's programming. You want to check with your hardware provider first. The terminal will then prompt you to swipe or enter the account number. It's always recommended to swipe the credit card if it's available. Enter the dollar amount of the refund and select Enter to authorize the refund. The receipt will automatically print, and the terminal will prompt you to print the customer copy. If the card isn't present, you want to proceed to enter in the full credit card number. The terminal will then prompt you to enter the expiration date and select Enter. The terminal will then prompt you to imprint the card if it's present. Otherwise, press the Enter key. Enter the refund dollar amount. It will then authorize the refund, print the receipt automatically, and prompt you to print the customer copy. Now I'm going to be walking you through pulling a report from the terminal. If you're processing through our secure online gateway, some reports may require you to have a good dial-up or internet connection. To access the Reports menu, you want to make sure that you're at the Primary Transactions menu first, and select the far right purple key. You'll notice that there are several report options available for you. But for this demonstration, we're going to pull up a totals report by card type. Select Totals Report and select card type. The report will then print automatically for you. It's always recommended to pull your active transaction reports at the end of each business day. And to exit the Reports menu, simply select the red Cancel key located on the bottom left-hand corner of the terminal. Now that you have a better understanding of the VX520 payment processing application, you're now ready to start taking payments. Don't forget to check out our VX520 hardware overview video, also included with this training series. For additional information, you can always visit us online at www.verifone.com. For account or system configuration issues, please contact your hardware provider for further assistance. And for tech support issues, please contact your hardware provider for correct support phone numbers and hours. Thanks for watching this overview on the VX520 payment processing application. From the Verifone Training Academy, thanks for watching.
Verifone, the way to pay.